Hi, welcome. Let's begin our yoga practice in a comfortable child's pose. So go ahead and take your knees out nice and wide. Maybe have your toes touch. If this is uncomfortable, maybe take a pillow and put it underneath and sit on the pillow or a yoga block. Let's go ahead and start our foreheads on our yoga mat. Hands out in front of us. Breathing in through our nose. And then out through the nose. Finding that breath, that connection. Bringing our awareness to this yoga mat, to our yoga practice. Exhaling anything that doesn't serve our body right now. Any distractions, anything that just needs to be let go. So like this is just you and your yoga mat. I love to start my practice in this child's pose. There's just something calming about hearing your breath, feeling your belly relax with your head rested gently on your yoga mat. Another few breaths here. And then exhale it out. One more full breath in through the nose, filling up the lungs, feeling your lungs lift and fill off of your thighs. And then as you exhale, sinking in deeply, letting out all that breath. And then on your next inhale, slowly make your way to tabletop, keeping your knees right underneath your shoulders, toes to the mat. Let's just do 2 cat-cows here. We're just gonna inhale, dropping the belly. And then exhale, rounding it up. Let's do that again. Inhale, drop the belly. Lifting through the crown of the head, and then exhale, rolling it up 1 vertebrae at a time. And then on the next inhale, take it back to that child's pose, reaching those arms out in front of you. And then on the next inhale, let's take it to the left side, taking both hands, pressing down through that right hip, resting our head on the yoga mat, just feeling that stretch in the side body. Opening it up. And then inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, take those hands to the opposite side, reaching through those fingertips, really pressing down through that left hip, feeling that stretch all along the left side of the body. Dropping your forehead. And then exhaling it out. Inhale, come back to center, float up back into that tabletop, bringing those knees in, toes onto the mat. Let's do a cat-cow here. Inhale, dropping the belly, just 1. And then exhale, rounding it up. This time, come to that flat tabletop and just kind of look over your right hip, look over your left hip, waking up that lower back a little bit, adding a little bit of movement. Maybe opening and closing your jaw. I'm a big fan of horse lips. Let go of that tension. And then on the next inhale, come back to that child's pose. Really reaching those fingertips. And then again, inhale, take the arms over to the left side of the body. Maybe you take that right hand on top of the left. Maybe make it a little bit deeper. Exhaling it out. Inhale, walking it to the other side. Reaching those left fingertips, right fingertips out long. Maybe take that left hand on top of the right hand. Really pressing back through that hip. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale here, and then on the next inhale, come up, give me another cat-cow. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding it up. Inhale, hold it here, nice tabletop. Let's go ahead and extend this right arm long. And then if that feels good, let's go ahead and take the left leg long. Just give me a nice spinal balance. Nothing too big, just extending it long here. Now, option, you can hold it here, or I'm going to bring my knee to elbow. Just 3 times. So here we go. Inhale, rounding that knee to elbow. Exhale, extending it long. Inhale, rounding it up just like we did in those cats. Exhale, extend it out long. Oh, give me one more. Inhale, round it up. And then exhale, extend it long, holding it here. And then on your next inhale, bringing that hand down. Exhale, comes your knee, readjust. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, left arm. And then if that feels good, exhale, right leg, lengthen. Option to hold it here, or we can add a little bit. Inhale, rounding up that upper back, kissing that elbow to knee. Exhale, extending it out loud, long. Inhale, rounding it up. Exhale, growing taller, lengthening. One more, round it up. And then exhale, extending it long, pointing those toes down towards the earth, reaching that hand out. And then exhale, bringing that hand back down. Let's inhale, come back to that child's pose one more time. Just hold it here, don't move. And then inhale, come back to that tabletop. Bring your knees with you, come forward, and then come all the way down. All the way, hold it here. Bringing those hands underneath your shoulder blades. Just inhale, open up, nice cobra. Opening up the heart, and then exhale, melt it down. Inhale, press it up to that tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. I know I'm going a lot of child's pose. Feels really good. And then inhale, roll it back up. Exhale, give me that chaturanga. Doing it again, all the way down. Inhale, roll it up. Give me a nice cobra. And then exhale, melt it down. Inhale, push it up to tabletop. This time, exhale, tuck your toes. Give me your first downward facing dog. And go ahead and pedal out your downward facing dog here. Bending your left knee, bending your right knee, adjusting anything needs to be adjusted, right? I love to take my first down dog. I like to shake out my head. I like to do some more slips, right? Open and close the jaw. We're waking up those yogi toes. And then when you're ready, hold it here. Give me a nice downward facing dog, lengthening through the back of the legs. Lifting those hips up nice and high, feeling that lengthen. Nice extension of the spine. Looking up at that waistband, the head is below the heart. It's energizing. Breathe in that fresh new breath. Exhale, lengthen into it. Give me one more right here. Exhale out. And then slowly inhale, walk it up to your first forward fold, placing those toes right behind your wrists. And let's slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time into a nice mountain pose. Open palms, spread your toes. Let's inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, grab onto this right wrist and take it over to the left side. Let's deepen that side body stretch. Really press down through that right hip, keeping your right knee nice and soft, feeling that stretch through the side of the right body. And then inhale, come back to center, grabbing onto your left wrist. Very gently opening up the left side of the body, pressing down through that right foot, feeling that lengthen on the left side. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring those hands down to your side. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bend your knees, swan dive into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, give me that nice forward fold. Hold it here, just kind of lengthen. And let's go ahead and bend the legs right here. So now if you have some yoga blocks, sometimes it helps right here, bringing that ground a little bit closer to you. bend the left knee, bend my right knee. Walking it out a little bit, nice flat back. And then I'm gonna hold my right knee is bent, my left leg is straight, and I'm just gonna add a nice little twist, just lengthening through the outside of the leg. Looking up to the ceiling, exhaling it out. Let's take it to the other side. Bending the left knee now, looking up over that right, straight like right leg. I like to keep my hand right on my hip, lengthening through the right leg, feeling that beautiful stretch. And then release, coming back to that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reset that spine. And then as you exhale, plant your hands, find your downward facing dog. Let's add on. Inhale, give me a straight left leg. Lift it up. Nice three-legged dog. Left heel is towards the ceiling. Exhale it out here. Now inhale, let's bring that knee to nose just like we did. And then exhale, extend it out behind you, lengthen. Let's do that again. Inhale, knee to nose. But this time as you exhale, place that left foot in between your hands, dropping your right knee. Inhale, come on up. Nice low lunge. Maybe open up the heart a little bit. Give me a nice easy back bend. Now if this is too much, you can always bring those hands behind. Maybe place them in your back pockets. Just open up the heart. Take a moment here. Lengthening, finding your balance. Exhale it out. And inhale, arms come up. Exhale, press those left hips back. Give me a nice little hamstring stretch. Pressing that left hip back, right hip forward. And then inhale, bring this left foot forward. And then let's just take this left arm and give me a nice, easy little twist right here. Low lunge twist, opening it up. Breathe it out. And then inhale, framing that left foot, coming onto your right toes as you shake this left leg behind you. Maybe open up the hip a little bit. Maybe roll out that heel. And then find your downward facing dog. Inhale, I'm going to come to plank, but feel free to come to that tabletop. Let's exhale, chaturanga arms. Inhale, open it up, straight arms, upward facing dog, toes to the mat. And then exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. We're moving. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to mountain. Keep those arms by your biceps. And then inhale, grab onto this right wrist again. Maybe you take your right foot behind you, opening up a little bit deeper. Keeping both toes forward. My feet are on a railroad track, not a tightrope. Don't fall over. And then on your next breath, come up to center, releasing those wrists. Exhale it out. Inhale, grab that left wrist just very gently. And then maybe take that, what is that? That's my left foot, right? Right behind. Working my left side, right side brain here. Opening up that side of the body. And then inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, release those hands down by your side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back. Give me that downward facing dog. Inhale, bring this right heel up. First three-legged dog on the right side. Exhale it out. Inhale, bring this knee to nose. Exhale, extend that leg behind you. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, drop this right foot. Gently dropping your left knee, toes to the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, find a back bend. Holding it here. I love a low lunge. You're getting a great hip flexor stretch. Opening it up, working that balance, squeezing those inner thighs together. Make sure you're not dumping in this lower back. It's a bend, opening up the heart. And then on your next inhale, arms come up. Exhale, press your hips back. Give me a nice little hamstring stretch. Pressing this right hip forward, left hip back, really lengthening. Exhale it out. And then inhale, slowly bend this right leg forward. And then just gently peel open this right arm. Giving me a nice, beautiful, gentle twist. massaging those internal organs as you open it up. And then inhale, come on down, framing this right foot, coming onto your left toes, shaking this right leg out behind you. Maybe you open up the hip, really roll out that ankle, and then find your downward facing dog. Option to stay here, or inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, toes to the mat. Open up the heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bringing those hands up. And then as you exhale, just bring those hands back down to your side. We're moving on. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step this right leg back, dropping your knee, coming into that low lunge we've been doing. Open it up. And then inhale, arms come up. Exhale, pressing those legs back. Give me a nice hamstring stretch. Focusing on the side body today, maybe we take this right arm over, deepen it a little bit, get a little bit outside of the leg as well. Opening it up, totally optional. And then inhale, come on back, framing this left foot, bending this left knee, and let's come on up and give me a nice runner's lunge right here. Lengthen, just like we did in the warm-up. We're holding this lengthen right here, opening up the heart, reaching this back heel, really bending this left knee. You're welcome to come up right here. You don't have to have your hands on the ground. Can you lengthen? Can you come a little bit deeper? Inhaling here. And then exhaling here. Inhale, plant your feet. Oh yeah, I'm going into it. Can you meet me in a plank? On or off your knees. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Lots of chaturangas today. Inhale, open up the heart. Exhale, tuck your toes. Give me that downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, bending your knees. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Find that perfect mountain pose. Exhale, hands just come down to your side. Bend your knees, going back down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take that left leg back, dropping that left knee. Toes to the mat, come on up. Inhale here. Exhale, open it up. Breathe it out. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, press those hips back. Give me that hamstring stretch on the right side now. Take this left arm view a little bit more across the body, keeping the hips square. That's the hardest part. And just getting a deeper stretch. And then inhale, framing this right foot, gently come out of it. Curling those left toes, coming on up. And then sinking down into a runner's lunge, right side. We're lengthening. Breathe it out. Dropping those hips. Again, you can come up right here. What feels comfortable? Lengthen. I love a good runner's lunge, right? Pressing that back heel back, lengthening through the spine, nice and long. And then inhale right here, come to that plank. Onto those yogi toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Hold it here, catch your breath. Maybe pick up your wrists. Inhale, take this left leg high. Exhale here. We're adding on, here we go. Inhale, bring this knee to nose. Exhale, extend it behind you. Inhale, knee to nose, hold it here, and then gently drop this left knee down. We're going to kickstand the left knee out, pulling this bow and arrow in the right arm, and give me a nice side plank right here. Supported side plank, I should say. And you know what? Let's reach those right fingertips. I know my back is to you. You're reaching your right fingertips, pushing away the long edge of your mat with that right foot. Feeling that lovely stretch in the side of the body. Opening up the heart. Lengthening. Inhale here. And then exhale here. And then inhale, come on back down. Come back the way you started, coming onto your right toes. Bring this left leg back. Now inhale one more time, knee to nose. This time exhale, can you give me the crescent high lunge? Oh yeah. Lengthen right here, both toes are forward, opening it up. If your arms are tired, you can always bring your arms down to the side. Lengthen right here, pressing down through that right heel. Now inhale here, let's exhale, let's open it up into a warrior two. Sinking it down. Now I'm going to turn and face you. So this is my left leg is forward. Let's go ahead and inhale, straighten the arms. And then exhale, sink it down. Inhale, straighten the arms. And then exhale, lengthen. Inhale, find your breath with the connection, lengthen. And then press it down. Can give you one more. Inhale. And then exhale, come on down, holding this warrior two, nice and strong, looking over the top of your left hand. Taking this left knee, it wants to kind of curl in, push it out towards that pinky toe, nice and strong. Hold it here, give me one more breath. Find your strong warrior. Exhale it out. And then inhale, straighten this leg. Exhale, reach up, give me that reverse triangle. Reach it through. And then inhale, come on back to this extended side angle, warrior two. And then inhale, pivot towards the front of your mat. Left foot is forward, holding that crescent high lunge. And then exhale, come on down, framing this left foot. Hold it here. And then inhale here, exhale, come to your plank. Holding the plank, lots of core. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Find your downward facing dog. Hold your downward facing dog. I'm just going to move. Inhale, take this right leg high. Three-legged dog. Exhale here. Here we go. Inhale, knee to nose. Round it up. Exhale, extend it behind you. Inhale, knee to nose. Hold it here. And then drop this knee down. Kickstand this right foot out. Nice straight line, stacking those shoulders. Reach it up. Oh yeah, now the other side's getting some love. All right, looking down at your wrist, making sure there's a straight line you could hold a yardstick right up against from your wrist all the way to the top. And now, once you do that, take that hand and reach it across. Really push away with that foot. We're getting into this side body, deep stretch. Breathe into all those organs. Breathe life to them. Lengthen. And then on your next inhale, come on back, pivot. Coming onto those left toes, bringing this right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, drop this right foot, come on up. Crescent high lunge, right side. Find your power. Inhale here, exhale, warrior two. Sink it down. And then inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, press it down. Inhale, straighten, use that breath, lengthen. And then exhale, extend, looking over the top of that right hand. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. Lengthen, exhale, sink deeper into that warrior two. Using your breath to guide you. This is the last one. Exhale, sink it down. Finding your strong warrior two. Taking this right knee, pushing it out towards that pinky toe. Don't let your right knee come inside. Hold it here, nice and strong. And then inhale, straighten that front leg. As you exhale, give me that reverse triangle. Opening up that side of the body. Breathing into it. And then inhale, come on back, framing this right foot, shaking out this right leg behind you. Inhale, looking up between your hands. Let's walk it up to a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, bringing that rib cage to thigh, lengthening. Now keeping your knees bent, reverse swan dive all the way up. And then exhale, just bringing those hands down to your side. Feels good. Let's put it all together, friends. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, down dog. Now I'm going to put all of that together. Are you ready? Here we go. Inhale, left leg comes long. Exhale it out here. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend it behind you. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, step it through. Give me that crescent high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, give me that warrior two. Inhale, straighten this round leg. Reverse that beautiful triangle. Now inhale, come back to that warrior two, placing this arm on that left leg as you reach this arm. Give me a nice extended side angle. Opening it up. Breathe it out. Inhale here. And then exhale here. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale as your hands come to heart as you pivot. Coming back up into that crescent high lunge. Exhale, framing this left foot. Bow and arrowing this left arm up. Give me a beautiful twist on the other side. Now inhale, framing this left foot. Bringing this left leg back. We're going to pivot on both feet, giving me this extended side, or not side angle, side plank. So I took my left foot and I brought it behind my right. Looking up, a straight line. Now if this is too much, take that right knee just like we did before. Hold it here. Can you give me another breath here? Lifting those hips up high. You got this. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, come back to that plank. Option to give me a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Catch your breath. Lengthen. Let's do all that on the right side, my friends. Inhale, right leg comes long. Exhale it out. Inhale, knee to nose, round it up. Exhale, extend it behind you. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, bring this right foot through. Find that crescent high lunge. Sink it down. Inhale here. Exhale, give me that warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten that leg. Come into that reverse triangle. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Exhale, reach into extended side angle. Opening it up. Breathing through. Such a beautiful posture. One more breath here. And then inhale, coming back to that warrior two. Exhale as your hands come to heart for balance pivot. Come back into that crescent high lunge. Exhale, framing this right foot. Pulling that bow and arrow, giving me the beautiful twist on the right side. Again, you can always drop your back knee if this gets too much. Opening it up. Now inhale here, my back is going to be towards you. We're going to take this right leg out behind us. Rotate on the outside of the left foot. Right foot comes behind it. Nice straight line. Give me that nice side plank. You got this. Hips are up high. Using your strength, finding your obliques. Nice and strong. You got this. Can you give me another breath? Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, come to plank or push it back to down dog unless you want one more. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen, bending your knees. Inhale, slowly rise to that beautiful mountain pose. And then exhale, hands come down to your side. We're going to run through that one more time, each side. You got this. You ready? Inhale, arms come up. Big, deep, beautiful breath. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, down dog. Yoga is all about repetition. Builds mastery. So here we go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale it here. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend it behind you. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, drop that left foot. Inhale, come on up, Crescent High Lunge. Exhale it out. Inhale, find that warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg, give me that reverse triangle. Exhale here. Inhale, find your extended side angle. Maybe bring your hand to the ground. Open it up. And then inhale, cartwheel it back to that warrior two. Exhale, hands come to heart. As you pivot, come on up. Inhale, Crescent High Lunge. Exhale, framing this left foot. Pulling that bow and arrow, beautiful twist. Inhale, frame this left leg, take this left leg back, behind, pivot on your right foot. Give me that side plank right here. Inhale. Exhale fully, don't hold your breath. It's okay to shake. That means you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. It's good. Come to that plank or down dog or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open the heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Last time, my friends. Here we go. Inhale, right leg comes high. Exhale it here. Inhale, bring this knee to nose. Exhale, extend it behind you. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, give me this Crescent High Lunge. Come on up. Sink your hips. Inhale here. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Give me that reverse triangle. And then inhale, come back to your warrior two. Exhale, give me that extended side ankle. Maybe you reach on down, opening up the heart. And then inhale, come back to that warrior two. Hands come to heart as you pivot, coming back to that Crescent High Lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, frame this right foot. Give me a nice, beautiful twist on the right side. And then framing this right foot, take this right leg behind you, pivot on the left foot, finding that straight line, giving me this nice side plank. Can you give me one more breath here? You got this. And then inhale, come to that plank or press it back to down dog, or give me one last chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. In fact, inhale, walk it up to that forward fold. Plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, reset that spine, push those hips back. And then exhale, forward fold. Keeping those knees bent, come on, back up. Find that beautiful mountain pose and just bring those hands to heart. Feel your heart beating. Take a moment here. We were moving, maybe breaking a sweat. So just take a moment. I love to stand in mountain pose with my eyes closed, because sometimes it can be kind of hard. Really feeling the ground beneath you, finding that perfect posture. Maybe open mouth exhales if you want to let some heat out. But I just want you to feel your heart beating, how strong your body is. Take another moment here. Spreading your toes, feeling the ground beneath you. Feeling nice and strong, because you are. Maybe repeat that mantra to yourself right here. I am strong. I am healthy. Good job. Open those eyes. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive into a beautiful forward fold. Hold it here. Maybe grab the elbows and just give yourself a nice little movement. Or maybe just draw a beautiful rainbow with your fingertips, one heel to the next. And then slowly look on up, bending your knees, having a seat. Holding it here, gathering yourself, and then let's lay it on down. Finding that comfortable position where your back is flat into your yoga mat. Let's bring both knees into the chest. Give that lower back a little love, rolling it out. And then let's inhale, bringing this left knee into the chest, extending that right leg long. The next inhale, take this left knee up and over. Nice spinal twist. I like to take my arms out to a goal post. Now my left knee, there's a lot of space. My left knee is not touching the ground. And you're feeling this right in that lower back, opening up the chest. And then coming back to center, bringing both knees with it, rolling it out, and then extending that left leg long, bringing this right knee in. Inhaling here, and then exhale, extending it across. Opening it up, give me those goalpost arms, looking over the right shoulder. And that beautiful twist through the spine. And then inhale, come back to center. Let's go and extend our legs long. Let's take this right foot over our left, and I want you to make your body like a banana. So maybe you have to kind of readjust on your yoga mat a little bit. And just feel that deep stretch. So I'm kind of like a little U, a banana. I'm taking my left wrist and just kind of gently pulling my right wrist, crossing my right ankle over. Just feeling that lovely stretch. We really got into the side body today. Ah, great job. And slowly unravel. And then let's take it to the other side. So I'm going to take my left foot, cross it over my right, grabbing onto my left wrist, and I'm just going to make a nice banana. So maybe you kind of have to pick your hips up a little bit. And just feel that stretch. Feels really good too on the wrists. If you do a lot of work on the computer, it's a nice stretch. Feels really good through that upper back area as well. And then come back to center. Bring those knees into your chest. Take whatever you need. Maybe you want some windshield wiper legs. And then let's just come into our final relaxation pose. Opening up the palms, opening up the heels. Allowing the inner thighs to open and relax. Keeping your focus on your breath, staying present in your yoga practice. Allowing the rise and fall of your breath. Just bring comfort and stillness to your mind. Every exhale, just allowing your body to sink deeper into your yoga mat. Allowing your face to soften. Your tongue off the roof of your mouth. Allowing that big, beautiful breath to just cover your entire body. Feel free to pause the video and take a moment here. Feel free at any time to maybe come into a fetal position. I encourage you to take whatever your body needs. If you're ready to end your practice, go ahead and just start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Bringing your awareness back to the room that you're in. Hugging those knees into your chest. Thanking your strong body today. It's thanking you. And then however is comfortable, my friends, let's end our practice in a nice seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Palms open. Let's just end our practice with one final breath today. Bringing your arms down. Let's inhale as slow as you can, all the way up to the top. Bringing the corners of your mouth with you as your hands come together. And then exhale, sealing in your practice, letting all that beautiful breath out as your hands come to your heart. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me. Namaste.